Football did not begin with a whistle or a rule book. Its roots stretch back more than 2,000 years. In ancient China, during the Warring States period, around the 3rd century BC, soldiers played Cuju, kickball. Using only their feet, they drove a leather ball stuffed with feathers or hair toward a small goal. It began as military training for agility and strength, later becoming court entertainment for emperors. FIFA recognizes Cuju as the earliest documented form of a kicking game that resembles modern football. Similar games appeared elsewhere. In Mesoamerica, the Maya and Aztecs played a rubber ball sport with deep ritual meaning. The ancient Greeks had episkairos. The Romans played harpastum. Across medieval England and Europe, chaotic folk football erupted on feast days, violent, unstructured contests involving entire villages. The modern game was born in 19th century England. Schools and clubs played conflicting versions of the sport. On the 26th of October, 1863, representatives met at the Freemasons Tavern in London and formed the Football Association. They wrote the first laws of the game, banning the carrying of the ball and the practice known as hacking. That decision separated association football from what became rugby. The FA Cup arrived in 1871, the world's oldest national knockout competition. Professionalism was legalized in 1885. In 1888, William McGregor of Aston Villa created the Football League, the first professional league in the world. 12 founding clubs took part. Preston North End won the first title undefeated and became known as the Invincibles. League football spread quickly. La Liga in Spain and Serie A both began in 1929. France's top division turned professional in 1932. Germany launched the nationwide Bundesliga in 1963. In 1992, England's leading clubs formed the Premier League, opening a new commercial era. Beyond Europe, the game took root just as strongly. Argentina's professional league dates to the early 1930s. Brazil's national championship developed through the second half of the 20th century. Mexico's Liga MX professionalized in 1943. Japan's J-League began in 1993. Major League Soccer in the United States and Canada started in 1996. China's Super League followed in 2004. These became the major leagues on their continents.
International competition grew in parallel. FIFA was founded in 1904. The first World Cup was held in Uruguay in 1930. 13 teams competed. The hosts defeated Argentina 4-2 in the final. Uruguay won again in 1950. Brazil claimed 5 World Cups. Italy 4, Germany 4, Argentina 3. France, Spain, England, and the Netherlands produced unforgettable teams of their own. The Copa America, the oldest continental tournament, began in 1916. The European Championship started in 1960. Africa's Cup of Nations launched in 1957, and Asia's Asian Cup in 1956. Club competitions followed the same path. The European Cup began in 1955. Real Madrid won the first 5 editions. It was rebranded the UEFA Champions League in 1992. Real Madrid remained the most successful club with 15 titles. AC Milan, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Barcelona, and Manchester United stand among the greats. In South America, the Copa Libertadores created its own legends: Independiente, Boca Juniors, Flamengo, and others. Individual excellence received formal recognition in 1956, when France Football awarded the first Ballon d'Or to Stanley Matthews. Lionel Messi holds the record with 8 wins. Cristiano Ronaldo has 5. Johan Cruyff, Michel Platini, and Marco van Basten each won 3. The Golden Boot and its equivalents have gone to the game's greatest goal scorers: Gerd Müller, Ronaldo Nazario, and modern marksmen such as Robert Lewandowski and Harry Kane. Pelé, Diego Maradona, Zinedine Zidane, and the Messi-Ronaldo generation defined entire eras. The laws of the game evolved under the International Football Association Board. The offside law was rewritten in 1925, reducing the requirement from 3 defenders to 2, and relaxed again in 1990 so that level became onside. Penalty kicks were introduced in 1891. Yellow and red cards appeared at the 1970 World Cup. The back pass rule arrived in 1992 to stop time wasting. Goal line technology was approved in 2012 and used at the 2014 World Cup. Video Assistant Referee, VAR, entered the laws in 2018 and was used at that year's World Cup. Semi-automated offside technology followed. Refereeing moved from a single official to coordinated teams supported by technology, always in pursuit of fairness and flow.
Broadcasting changed everything. Radio brought matches into homes in the 1920s. England's first live radio commentary came in 1927 when Arsenal faced Sheffield United. Television experiments began in the 1930s. The BBC showed an Arsenal practice match in 1937, and the FA Cup final the following year. Deals such as the Premier League's agreement with Sky in the 1990s created a truly global audience. Today, streaming platforms deliver matches in high definition from multiple angles on demand. Media rights became the largest single source of revenue for the top leagues. Certain moments remain permanently etched in the sport's memory. Uruguay's 1950 victory over Brazil at the Maracanã, England's 1966 World Cup win on home soil, Maradona's Hand of God and Goal of the Century in 1986, Manchester United's 1999 Champions League final, Spain's years of tiki-taka dominance, Leicester City's miraculous Premier League title in 2016, and Argentina's 2022 World Cup triumph led by Lionel Messi. Transfers reshaped the game's economy and power. Early moves were modest. In the modern era, Luis Figo's transfer from Barcelona to Real Madrid in 2000 sparked fury and launched the Galacticos project. Zinedine Zidane joined Real Madrid from Juventus in 2001 for a then-world record fee. Cristiano Ronaldo's move from Manchester United to Real Madrid in 2009 for approximately €94 million set a new standard and delivered multiple Champions League titles. The seismic deal came in 2017 when Paris Saint-Germain triggered Neymar's €222 million release clause at Barcelona, still the highest transfer fee ever paid. Kylian Mbappe's subsequent move from Monaco to PSG, valued around €180 million, confirmed the new scale. These transfers concentrated talent at the richest clubs, inflated wages, and accelerated financial disparity while raising the sport's global profile. Fans evolved from local spectators into a worldwide force. Early crowds filled wooden stands. Organized supporter groups and ultras created intense atmospheres, especially in South America and Southern Europe. Stadium disasters forced reform, leading to safer grounds and better facilities. Today, fans influence clubs through ownership models, social media, and collective action. The empty stadiums of the pandemic years proved how essential live support remains to the soul of the game.
Money flows through many channels. Matchday income, tickets, hospitality, and concessions once dominated. Television and streaming rights now generate the largest sums, particularly for the Premier League and the Champions League. Sponsorship and commercial partnerships with kit manufacturers, shirt sponsors, and global brands add hundreds of millions more. Merchandising, player sales, and multi-club ownership models complete the picture. Financial regulations attempt to restrain spending, with mixed results. The overall value of the sport has grown into tens of billions of euros each year. Looking ahead, football will keep expanding. The 2026 World Cup, with 48 teams and multiple hosts, signals continued growth. Women's football is rising rapidly in investment, audiences, and professional standards. Technology will deepen. Refined VAR, possible AI-assisted decisions, and more immersive broadcast experiences. Transfer spending among elite clubs will remain high, though sustainability and regulation may moderate excesses. Competitions face the tension between commercial calendars and player welfare. Fan experience will combine upgraded stadiums with digital communities and personalized content. Revenue will lean further on global media rights, data, and emerging markets in Asia, Africa, and North America. Climate responsibility, governance reform, and the balance between elite spectacle and the grassroots game will shape the decades to come. From the Cuju fields of ancient China and the village greens of medieval England to a worldwide industry watched by billions, football has remained a simple game at its heart. A ball, a goal, and the endless human drama of competition. Its past runs deep. Its future is still being written on the pitch.